the right. Awesome. Yeah, so my first item here is just a general update. And next week is my last full week before I go out of office. And I was asking in the agenda if there's anything extra that you guys want me to touch base with Juan, but Juan is here. So maybe, Juan, if you have any questions so far on what's in the UX coverage issue, feel free.
No, I think I'm good. I think the only comment that I have is, please, Jackie, like if you need me, please ping me and I'll be happy to help with anything. I have the coverage issue, but yeah, I mean, happy to help.
That sounds perfect. We'll probably sync a little bit on the CI/CD director dashboard and kind of talk about where Hyon and I are at with that and what we'd require from you.
Perfect. That sounds great.
And I have a call scheduled with Juan next week, I think on Wednesday. And then, yeah, we can spend some time, Juan, going over the UX details and reviewing the coverage issue. And thanks for joining today. That's awesome.
Sure, no problem.
Next item I have here is the things are in progress now. I put a bunch of items that are UX ready as per today. And this week I'm really focusing on the UX release vision mockups with Dimitri. And it's quite a time-consuming task. I'm not sure, Juan, if you're already prototyping your part. I saw that you're also working on these vision items, but I found that it's so slow because the Figma files, the library doesn't really have all the UI components that I need. So I spend so much time trying to build things out. So that's my status update. And I know that Dimitri has limited time to work on it. So I'm going over the workflows and making sure that we have as many things as possible built there. But we have a meeting tomorrow to touch base with Jackie in audit. So I'll try to present as much as we can from the flow A and B. And I'll just drop here the link to the Figma files if you're curious to know what we're working on. So let me drop in here. That's it. Jackie, do you have anything on the things that are in progress that we should talk about?
No,
She cut off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Anything after no, we didn't hear anything after that. And maybe there wasn't anything.
can you hear me?
Yeah, you keep coming in and out, I think. Yeah, we can't hear you at all.
Yeah, I can type
yeah,
it.
you could type it. Yeah, you could type it in the chat. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so she says all is good in the issue. Okay.
Awesome. And then my next couple of items are about the prioritizing the 3-year release, and the next week I'm planning to record the UX showcase asynchronously for release management because I'll be out of office when we have to present that. So that's keeping me busy for at least a day tomorrow. And Jackie, you have the next item about.
I can talk about it.
Yeah, awesome.
Because it's the version dependencies. So I started working on that. So I put a screener. I think I have 2 screeners. I don't remember. I'm doing too many things right now. So I did start a screener, and Jackie's given me some feedback. I think I need to go back in there and look again at the rest of the feedback she's given me. So we want to get that started soon so I can start getting people recruited. Or is it a discussion guide? It was something in the issue. I don't remember. Yes, and Jackie, I did see the email from, I think, a person. I don't know if he's a customer or if he's a prospect, but somebody is interested, Oliver, to talk about this. So I need to follow up with that and figure out when to talk with him. I'd like to get the discussion guide in a place where I feel confident about it first before, because I don't know anything about version dependencies or anything like this. So if there's anything that I should be reading up on, please put a link in here about that, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going to ask questions. So I really should know a little bit more about it. Okay, so he's a customer. And so that's where we are with that. So I'm hoping to get that going, and Emily going on the recruiting as well as everything else I'm doing. So hopefully, I'd like to get that done before the end of the month, to be honest with you, but I just don't know how long it'll take Emily to find people. And Jackie, if you know other people, we'll keep sending them my way. We'll schedule them and talk to them, but I just wasn't sure if there was anybody else you knew about who I could talk to. So, and I'm like, yep, cool.
Awesome. And the next item is about the secrets management maturity scorecard. Jackie added here that we have 2 interviews left this week, and for the software engineer, for the primary job to be done and the only audience. And general feedback, we are the user, let me see. Oh yes, the thing, the users, they don't want to give us bad scores. I'm not sure if you saw, Jackie, this thread that I started in Slack. Pedro also mentioned that his first scorecard, they mostly receive positive feedback, and there's some discussion about this.
Yeah, I saw that, and I know Adam's redoing the scorecard process again, version 3. And he's going to look into that too, because I wonder if it's an artifact of we have them do just that little thing, and it's not mission critical because it's not in their own system. It's a test. So I wonder if that's creating an artificiality of like, yeah, no, this is fine. People will say like things just went fine when they cursed the whole way through and they had the worst time about it. So it's also that too, like and that's why we were trying to capture those other metrics to look to see like, did they actually pass it? And then if they failed it, they thought they still had a great time. Well, that's a problem too. So it's interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Adam's gonna come up with to try to uncover that and to consider it in the data.
Awesome. Let's see if Jackie's still typing something. Okay, yeah, they're using their own production instance. And we had this, the last internal customer, he didn't complete the test, but he had done this in the past. So he was like, yeah, this was my previous experience. It's a bit, it's interesting. I'm curious to see how this process is going to adapt based on our experiences. So, next topic is any deliverables at risk or blocked. Jack is saying here, none that I can see, so that's good. On my end, next week I have to block time so I can finish everything before I go on my PTO. So I'm only gonna look at the priorities that we already agreed on, or maybe if you have something that is super urgent, I'll look into that, because I want to make sure that I don't leave anything that is a P1 open, that might block the team or that might make one go crazy or overloaded. So if there's anything that it's not in my priorities that you think I should be looking at, please let me know and I'm going to look into it. And the next point, the last one I have here is the not release management per se, but I didn't really have any time this week to work on the settings UX. Nadia is not here, so I'm gonna ping her async to see if we get any updates from Kristen, to see if anyone on management is making any decisions regarding settings from my side. Not much done this week. Still have to talk to some designers. And I saw that there is some overlap with the navigation from the configure team. And I'm already in the loop with the girls to see if they're going to deliver anything before us to change the, to add an operations menu at the group level. So other than that, we're okay with settings. That's the agenda. Anything else? All right. Cool. Then, nope. Thanks, Jackie. Awesome. Then I'll see you.
Oh, well, Hannah, have a great time on your PTO.
Would do.
Stay safe, whatever you're up to, but have a good time, and we look forward to having you back.
We're renovating the house, so I'll send some pictures of the constructions.
Yes, please. I love that. I love that stuff. So yes, please. I can't wait to see it.
Awesome. All right. Have a good day,
All
everyone.
right. Bye, guys.